jacked up. We're gonna have to switch to the polo. Gonna have to do some laundry. I change my shirt. Mm. Whistle while you twerk. Go ahead and open it. And whistle while you twerk. Bam, 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 bam. All right, all right. Hey, what is up? Cruz, what is up, my friend? Thank you for popping in. And you are the first one here, man. Thank you so much. Hey, Big Mouth, what's up, brother? How you doing? Thank you so much for popping in. I'm just putting my polo shirt on. It is hot out here already, and it's only 8:26. Woo! It's gonna be a scorcher. It's gonna be a scorcher. It's gonna be a hot one. That's when people always talk about, man. They're like, I can't wait for summer. I'm like, summer? Summer, spring. I'm like, spring is where it's at. If we could have spring all the time, all day, every day, I would be fine. What's up, Tiny? Tiny Line Gaming in the house, Shar? Fall is good too. Yeah, fall is good as well. I can't lie. I can't lie. Fall is definitely good. Too much rain? Yeah, I mean, I guess April, right? April can be a rough month. May though. April showers bring May flowers. Your house has a leaky roof? Oh no, that's not good. Winter? In the Midwest, man, in the Midwest here, winters can get a bit rough. And it especially sucks for my dog Cooper because he likes to be outside all the time and he gets depressed. He gets very, very depressed during the winter. Already sunny shower, 8:27, and I'm already sweating. I mean, I just did get out the shower, all right, but I can feel the bead of sweat already hitting my forehead. Look at how red I am. I am red. Your dog gets depressed too? Yeah, I mean, they want to be outside, they want to be doing stuff, but when it's below zero, I'm not going to hang out, very long outside. It's like, go do your business and let's get the heck back inside where the heat is. Where the heat is. All right, let me drink a little coffee here. I'm out of Dr. Pepper, guys. I'm so depressed. I'm out of Dr. Pepper. So we got coffee and we got alkaline water straight from the jug. You know how we do. We ain't wasting no cups around here. I mean, I'm the only one drinking that water. My mom don't drink no water. The candy store. I want candy. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. You're out of apple cider. You got to get some more, man. Take us, take us for a ride. Stream and take us for a ride. What's up, Trish? Trish is in the building. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Do you guys see the thumbnail? So the thumbnail today. And can if you guys wouldn't mind, can we get we got four people in here. We can maybe get to 3 likes. I would appreciate you. But I'm not a guy that begs for likes, but that one just doesn't look right. Anyways, hold on. Only 4 games. Sorry, I got a notification. Only 4 game slates until tonight. Skip completely or just I say skip, my boss. I say skip. If you can hear me, if you're watching my stream, I say let's skip it and just wait till tonight. All right. So what was I talking about? That thumbnail is an influence for Nicky. Nicky, Jesus is King. So he's originally from Scotland, but he lives in Ireland these days. And then he's coming out here tomorrow. He'll be in New York City and he's going to the Scotland game where they're playing Haiti on Saturday. So shout out to Jesus is King. His real name's Nicky, for those that don't know him. Thank you for being the first like. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm already sweating, man. I'm already sweating. Who am I cheering for in the World Cup? Okay. That's a good question. That's a good question. I appreciate that question. Let me get a drink real quick. Mm. I just get so dehydrated because I drink so much coffee. I don't live in New York, no, I live in Indiana, but Nicky's going to Jesus is King is his, name on here, but he's going to New York for the World Cup. You live in New York? Nice. So does, H Security. So, alright, so who am I rooting for? So, United States, of course, England, because through my mom's side and my grandmother, who I hold very dearly. I show you guys the plaque, like, all the time when I'm out here. My grandmother, who I hold dearly, is English or was English or, well, is English, but she's passed away now. So England, then through my dad's side, is German, so Germany as well. And then I'm rooting for Scotland because Nicky's been a good friend of mine and he's a big Scotland fan and he wants them to do well. So I'll be rooting for them as well. So those are the main teams I'm rooting for. If you're asking me who I would put my money on, um, dark horse, Portugal. I guess they're a top 5 team, so you can't really say a dark horse. Portugal or Spain plays really good tournament football, man. Spain plays really good tournament football as well. All right, so oh, is he in here? Did I miss him? Oh, he's down at the bottom now. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Nicky? I was just talking about you. I don't know if you heard, but I was talking about you. I was ripping you to shreds. No, I was saying nothing but good things. I was saying nothing but good things. I was talking about the thumbnail that I made. Um, I was talking about the fact that you're coming out to New York to watch the Scotland versus Haiti, right? It's Scotland, Haiti in the first game. They need to get 3 points, man. They need those 3 points in the first game. Ooh, that sun is beaming down on me, man. Yeah, I just noticed now. Yeah. You know what? There's a little bit of a delay, I think, too. Like, I don't know how much of a delay it is, but you're just notice comments. So, you guys can tell me this. Like, you guys can help me out. So, when I read your LOL, you just noticed, I just seen that pop up right then and there. So, I don't know how much of a delay is that for when the comment pops up because it is a little bit of a delay. But I did also miss his comment. It looks absolutely roasted in there, bro. I think it's mostly me. Look at how red I am, bro. This is insane. I'm gonna be I'm gonna look like a chili pepper. I'm gonna look like a red hot chili pepper. like, give me 2 weeks, dude. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I'm from Ireland." I'm gonna look like one of those. You know how the Irish have got the light skin, and when they go out in the sun, it just completely burns them up. All right, it looks. I was today years old when I realized I could just walk in and get a free hotel breakfast. Monty, yeah, for sure. I mean, it depends on who's working there, but I doubt the manager was really paying attention to every single person that's running a room. So if you just if you play the part, it's all about just looking like you belong. You don't want to be in there rubbernecking. You just walk in, man. You take a seat, man. You get your waffles, or what, pancakes or whatever they're serving, a little English muffin. Yeah, go to town, do your thing. Gigi, what's up? Your place is the only one where it's not raining, sir. And I could use a little rain right now. I could be like, raindrops are falling on my head. But how does that go? And even boom, 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 boom. That's what I am. I turn into a lobster. Yeah, right. Those Scottish and those Irish, you guys, people. If you got that light skin, man, it does it turns red before it turns into a tan. If it ever does turn into a real tan. I actually get really, really tan. Yeah, I had to be discreet after delivering food to a guest. Well, there you go, Monty, man. I mean, you're there, right? You're there already. Hey, what's up, Chaos? Chaos is in the building, straight out of Connecticut. Mystery meat, bacon sausage, and powdered eggs. Karma got me on the pooper. I don't know, man. It's am I a bad person? Well, I mean, is in this economy, I mean, finances are probably a little rough. If you needed that, and if that helped you out, then man, go ahead and get you a free breakfast. If you were there already, you're already delivering food. Might as well get you a little quick breakfast. But unfortunately, I guess it looks like it turned on you. What's up, Survival? We got Survival in the building as well. Gigi's having a laugh. It's like, get your grub on, man. Why not? That's too funny, man. That's too funny. All right, let me get some more coffee. I was hungry. He was hungry. It's all good, Monty. Go ahead and do your thing, man. I'm not judging. I'm the last person to judge anyone, man. All the things I've did in my life, I'm not gonna sit here and judge somebody because they got a free breakfast. That's for sure. That is absolutely for sure. So, oh my God, Cooper, look at him, dude. I got guys. I'll be right back. Look at the way that tongue's hanging. I gotta go get him. I gotta get him a bowl of water. My man is thirsty. My, this brother needs a drink of water for sure. All right, hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second, Bella. I will read your comment as soon as I get back. But my Cooper looks like he's absolutely dying of thirst. So let me go get him some water real quick. All right. All right. I'm sorry about that, guys, but I had to get I got to get Cooper his water. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right. Hi, my name is Bella. How are you today? Good morning and good afternoon. I won't be here tonight because I'm going to church. It's not youth group. It's just for everybody who comes in. So I'm sorry I won't be here. Bella, it's all good. Anytime you're here, I'm happy to see you. Thank you so much for popping in. I apologize for that person that like hid you and I unhid you because somebody was rogue on my channel. Someone was being a meanie. They were being a big meanie. So we had to get rid. I'm just speaking to the age that I'm talking to, but yeah. How's everybody's day going? It's going good. Good morning, Chaos. Good morning, Trish. How's every? I love how you do the Bella voice every time. Yeah, for sure. I got to talk in. I got to do the Bella voice every time Bella talks. I got to do the Bella voice. All right. So I got a couple stories lined up. If we get a few people in here, I got. I thought like somebody kind of activated my brain yesterday on a couple things. Just like basically like just conversations I was having with different people. Sarah, no, 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 no. She's we can't. If you knew if you knew how old, I don't think you'd probably want to retract that message. I would yeah, I would just leave that alone. I'm just a friendly it's just some friendly advice right there. Just friendly advice, I'm just I got your back. I got your back on this one. Not bad. How does it chaos, Matt? It's a apocalypse happen. You're coming to Connecticut or I'm going to Indiana. Oh, for sure. We're definitely crewing up. We're definitely crewing up. And I need somebody with your set of skills. Right now, what I'm eating bacon and eggs. I'm riding with my wait, sorry. Right now, what I'm eating bacon and eggs. I'm riding with my cousin to church and back. Are you going to be live streaming tonight? Bella, I might be. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, we'll see. Oh my god, kid, I didn't know. Yeah, I'm just giving you the friendly advice, man. I'm just looking out for you. Like you didn't mean that. You didn't mean that. Yeah. We're all good. We're all good. I just figured I'd let you know before it went any further. I was like, let me just give him a helping hand there. All right, let me get some coffee, man. honestly, like, yeah, no problem, Sarah, man. And hopefully everything's going good with you, my brother, man. It's good to see you. I got a story for you guys. My day's going good, Trish. So somebody was talking, Trish is an adult, but she is married. um, so I got a story for you guys. So somebody was talking about a leather jacket yesterday. Like, I don't know, they were talking about a leather jacket on what's her name? Christie's. They're talking about they're talking about a leather jacket on Christie's stream yesterday. So I just kind of activated my brain and made me remember this. If you don't live stream until I get back from church today, okay, okay, all right, for sure, Bella. So my buddy, AJ, right? No, I shouldn't have said his name, but it doesn't matter because he already he suffered the consequences and to the full extent. I'm kind of giving away the ending here, but he used to work at this department store. He's a friend that I made when I moved to Peatone my senior year of high school. Really good guy, always a hard worker, always was working two jobs at once. Like he's doing really well in life right now because of that mindset. But he was working at a department store that my dad's girlfriend at the time, she had got him this job, right? And she was working there as well. So he was basically kind of like the maintenance, like, take out the trash, kind of like clean up the thing. I can't remember if it was like a Carson's. It wasn't a Sears, but it was at the mall in Bradley Bourbonnais in Illinois. So you guys can look it up. It's like the North Lake, it's the North Lake Mall. If you don't live stream until I get back from church. Okay. Yeah, for sure, Bella. So I got your back. I always got your back. So he decided it would be a good idea to start stealing clothes from there and sell them at the high school. So I had already graduated. Since I went to three different high schools. Like my friends were from any like kind of age group from like the seniors to the juniors and the sophomores. So he was a sophomore when I was a senior. This is like my first year after after graduating. So he was a junior at this time. Well, he's stealing all these clothes and he was selling them on the street and at school. And I had bought this like leather jacket. It was probably like a 500, I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but it was a really nice leather jacket that maybe it was like 200. I could be over exaggerating, but whatever it was, he only charged me like 50 bucks for it. And it was nice, man. I thought like when I put that bad boy on, like when I would go out to parties, I thought I was the coolest guy that ever existed on God's green earth, man. I thought that leather looked slick, right? So yeah, and so the way he would take them out, right? The clothes is when he was taking out the trash. So he would throw all these clothes at the bottom of the trash bins. And then it would be like extra stuff in the back room that hadn't been put out on the floor yet. So he wasn't doing it in front of the cameras. It was in the back room, like the stuff that hadn't been put out yet. Well, somehow, some way, somebody caught wind to his hustle and they narked him out or whatever. I'm not sure who narked him out, but somehow, some way, he ended up getting caught. And the police went there and arrested him, and it was a big ordeal. Like my dad was all upset because his girlfriend at the time got him the job, so it made her look bad. You know, but yeah, he ended up getting in a lot of trouble for that. And I had that leather for a long time. I think I ended up giving it to my brother Billy because I had outgrew it. Because I gained a bunch of weight and I couldn't fit that bad boy anymore. But man, that leather was sick. But yeah, that hustle, man. He ended up getting busted on that old steal the clothes from I wish I could remember like what the department store was called now. She worked at she worked at the cologne counter, right? The men's cologne counter. So, you get a bunch of samples when you work there, just for people to like kind of try and see if they like the cologne. Well, she would bring me home. When she would come visit my old man, she would bring me like a bag full like different kind of samples of cologne. So I was always smelling fresh to death. And the favorite one of mine, I think I've said this before on here, the Kenneth Cole Black, man. Kenneth Cole Black was my ish. Oh, it was Kenneth Cole Black was the best cologne you could get, man. But yeah, those are you know what? Like I was thinking about this and I was like thinking I'm gonna tell this story on the stream, right? So I went and looked up that mall like earlier today. I was trying to figure out what department store it was, but there's so much turnover these days. Like stores don't like maintain. They end up selling out or just don't make it or whatever. So it wasn't there. Whatever it might have been like a Carson Perry Scott. I can't remember exactly. I can't remember exactly what it was, but, like, I was looking at the pictures of, like, the mall, and it, like I almost started to get, like, a little teary-eyed because it, like, brought back, like, memories of, being there with my friends, just walking there with my old man, just walking there with my dad and just, you know, we would go they had the movie theater too. The movie theater was connected to the mall, so, me and my old man, me and my friends, like, we spent a lot of time at that mall, like, a lot of time in it. I get very nostalgic because of, just, things that happened or whatever, and, yeah, but it was crazy to kinda, like, look at those pictures of the old mall days. Nobody goes to the mall anymore, man. The mall used to be the spot. You go kick it with your homies, try to check out the scene, see if any little honey dips were there. Damn, I just went old school. I'm Unk when I said the honey dip. See if some little honey dips were there. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? But for sure, man, it brought me back. It brought me back. I got another story too. I got another story. I thought about telling what's up, Nicky? I thought about telling this one in a video in a YouTube short, but I'll go ahead and tell it on here. Maybe I'll clip it. But somebody was talking about PDA, public displays of affection. And I was having a conversation about that the other day. And I'm not really into that. Like, I'm just kind of, I don't know. I've always kind of whatever. But my first real serious relationship, was my junior year of high school. I went to an all boys school my freshman and sophomore year. So I wasn't dating, obviously. So my junior year, I finally go to a public school and I start dating this girl named Nicole. Nicole with a K. So it was Nikole instead of with a C. But I start dating this girl, and like we would meet up in between classes. We didn't share any classes, but we would hang out in between like the next class, right? And she was big into the PDA, right? So she'd be all up on me and kind of hanging on me, and and I was, I kind of like I ain't lie, I kind of leaned into it, but I was kind of had that puppy love going on, so I was kind of maybe returning that PDA, and we're doing it outside of this one class, and I remember the one teacher. I'm trying to like bring myself back to that moment. This was many years ago, right? We're talking about like 2001. So I'm trying to like remember everything, but I remember he would kind of always like be kind of looking at me. It's like, and I was just wondering. You know I'm like, is this dude into my girl, or even I didn't know what was going on, but all of a sudden one time I go into the classroom, and he kinda, like, he looks at me, he's like, "Hey, man," he's like, "No, you don't need to be doing all that, people don't need to be seeing all that, in the hallways, all that public displays of affection," and at the time, I was offended, right? Because I was 17 years old, and I was just like, "What, dude?" No, nowadays, as an adult, I can kinda see where he's coming from, right? I could see, like, his point of view, like, "Alright, you guys don't need to be, painting the picture to the entire world what's going down, when when class is not in session," but yeah, he called me out, man, and he called me out, like, the whole entire class wasn't filled, it was just, like, 7 or 8 of us, it was before, like, everybody got there. I would have been more pissed if he called me out in front of everybody, but yeah, he definitely he called me out, man. Let's see. Yeah, nostalgia hits different, bro, for sure. Nicky, yeah, the one in my hometown damn near about closed down. Growing up, that was the spot. I was legit the last generation. Yeah, yeah, never, but nobody goes anymore. You dirty dog. He was trying to get active. That's right. I'll tell you guys a story right now. This is a crazy. I've told this one before. Oh, Chaos, you know this story already, actually. I told this actually when you were on my stream the first time. You actually know this story already. My Trish knows this story as well. I guess I could tell for Sarek. He'll probably enjoy this. Yeah, man. Why not? When you're young, he was just jealous she was getting some. Yeah, right. I was young, man. It was my first time at having sex. I lost my virginity to this girl. It was like my first time getting active, man. First time I experiencing life as what they call being a man. So yeah, I was into it. I can't lie, I was into it. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Appreciate you popping in. So I'll tell you guys this story real quick. But Chaos and Trish already know this story. So during lunch period, I would go sit with my girlfriend and her friend, and we would sit like in these like stairway area. And there was this like bathroom right there that was just like way out the way. Like nobody, I mean nobody ever went there. It must have been for like the maintenance man or for whatever, but it was just like one stall in there. So you could walk in there to be a stall and you can go into the stall and it had like a little toilet ever. The light was never on. Like I like the whole time people would walk past it. I don't think anyone even knew it was there. And your boy was your boy's hormones were active that day. They were on 10. All right. So I tell Nicole, I'm like, why don't we go head up in that bathroom real quick? And she was a gamer, man. I'll tell you this, man. I you say a lot of things about her, man. She was a gamer. She was game. So we headed up in that bathroom, and I remember like we head up in there, and I asked her, I'm like, so what do you want to do? And she was like, everything. And you want to talk about like hormones going from a 10 to like absolutely like 1 million. I was ready to rock. What's up, Bo Bros, man? What's up with you, man? Or Bob Ross. Sorry, I called you Bo Bros. Sorry, I guess a little dyslexic or just having trouble reading. But yeah, man, I hit the gym busted. Oh, that's yeah, Trey. What's up, brother? So she was a gamer, man, and we got down, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm down for whatever," and we did whatever, man. We did anything, everything that you could imagine. Now here's the bad part about this is she was a talker. Like she had to tell her friends everything. This is back in the day when you still wrote notes. So, notes would get passed around in between classes and, people, because it's before the cell phone era and people would read notes and, everybody would learn about what happened throughout the day. So she had told all her friends about this, this bathroom sex, escapade that happened. And her friend was kind of like, her friend was getting was really close with her mom, right? She was really close with her mom. So like to the point where they're like kind of friends. So she told her mom what Nicole had told her. Well, her mom was cool with Nicole's mom. So it ended up getting back to Nicole with everything that happened. So her mom already didn't like me already. She was, her daughter she had when she was like 16. So she didn't want her to make the same mistakes that she was making. Well, too late, right? Very too late, right? She's making the same damn mistakes, and your boy Matt wasn't helping the situation. So things get back to her, and her mom goes, she tells her like, you guys can't date anymore unless Matt comes over here and talks to us. So I remember it was raining. It was raining really bad that day, like completely stormy. So I got suited and booted. I got the rain boots on. I got the raincoat on. I didn't have my license till I was 18. I didn't get my license till I was a senior, in high school. But it was like a 15-minute walk, right? Nothing too crazy, but it was storming crazy. So I ended up walking over there and I had to have that sit down, man, like we were in the mafia or something, like, hey, you shouldn't be treating my daughter like a whore and having sex with her in the bathroom, yeah, but no, that's what she said though. She was like, you're making my daughter look you know, like a whore, frankly, and you know, as an adult, like you could see things from a different angle at these days, yes, true, it was not a good look for her, but she also did talk, treat my daughter like a yes, that's exactly what she said. That's exactly what she said, and, I had to talk, and I agreed, and, I said, "Alright, I'm sorry that happened, it will never happen again." Obviously, I didn't agree to stop having sex, and she knew that was, like, inevitable, right? Just like Trey says, I'm inevitable, like, no, you're dating at 17 years old, you're gonna be having sex with your girlfriend. That's just kinda part for the course, unless you are I mean, nothing against people that wait for marriage, like, shout out to you, but that's just not how I was getting down. All right, my boy Matt was all right. Let's see. Rock pun intended. The gym trade is inevitable. Hell yeah, my boy Pat was getting some last night. Not last night, no. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. Oh no, who is this PDF? Everything. Did she get PI? Already nice. I clapped this till 120 pounds Russian last night. Good stuff, big dog. There we go. Now we're talking, man. Matt, you should sit under a tree in some shade. Shar, I think you're speaking some truth. Your boy Matt was not helping the situation. No, I was not helping the situation at all. Damn, man, back, keep doing it, but just gotta meet the parents deal. Treat my daughter like the daughter played no part in it. Hell, hey, what's up, Georgia? Yeah, you're right, right. That is true. And that's kind of how it is, right? With parents, they always want to blame like the other party. You know, but that even that kind of goes into like when I talk about like my issues with addiction in the past, like my family always like wanted to blame like everybody else that was involved. And then like their family members wanted to blame me. Everybody wants to blame everyone else because it's like their person, their daughter, their son, their brother, their sister, their nephew, their niece could do no wrong, right? Because it's close to home. That's the people that they love. So it's always like, oh well, those people are bad influences. Like, well, it's like your kin, is involved as well. They are part of this. Matt's a gangster in the sheets. You know how we do. I'm joking. Well, hey, Carrie, I'm going to. Hey, what's up, Mike? Larry in the house, man. I'm going to the beach house for 3 days. I'll send you some pics, man. Yeah, for sure, Mike. And for those that don't know, that just got here and seen that they don't have their blue tag anymore, somebody attacked my channel and started deleting people. So I kind of just I unmodded everybody. I've only made two since we started this again. We will eventually start slowly but surely getting people back affiliated. It's called a wiener and a bun go together. Easy. Eh? I get a hot dog, put it in a bun. Come on, girl. Now let's have some fun. That reminds me of a story, actually. Gone. How again do you prefer? So when I was in grade school, and this is back like the beginning of computer days, So we had the thing where you could record. You could record you talking. And we had some music going and we started trying to freestyle. Well, we were in like seventh or eighth grade, so we sucked. Right. We have no skill. Even to this day, I can't say I'm a good rapper. I might be okay, but you know, so we're sitting there, we're talking, we're getting our rap on, and one of the guys, he pops in, and this is exactly what he says. He's like, "I get a hot dog, yeah, I put it on the bun. Come on, girl, now let's have some fun." We were dying laughing. Like me and my friends, like we talked about that like almost every day at school. Like every time we seen each other, it was like an inside joke. They're like, "Oh, I get a hot dog, yeah, I put it on a bun." It was too funny, man. You guys are activating my mind from like all the old school like stuff that happened back in the day. I'm very nostalgic, as you can see. Hey, what's up, Audrey? Audrey in the building from the Philippines. Thank you so much for popping into my live stream. It's always good to see you. Audrey's from the Philippines. She does videos, so go send her some love, man. She's a very kind person. Always shows respect and kindness. So you guys definitely should you know definitely check it out. You definitely got some skills. Yeah, I think I do okay, Chaos. I would like to make a song. Like, if somebody, like, sent me a beat and said I can get on it, I would do it. Oh, that reminds me, I still have to do that kid, not calling him a kid, but he's a younger guy, Fortico, Colorado kid. He sent me some lyrics to a song that he wrote himself, and I did promise that I would perform it and do a video for it. So I have to do that. I made a promise, I like to keep my promises, so I still gotta do that, like, that reminds me, it just remind me, I gotta make sure that I go ahead and do that, so, yep, and I did, so why can't I go live, man? I have 52 subs and I waited more than 24 hours. Okay, Nikki, did you email YouTube? Make sure you send them. I I can't remember exactly like what I have to do, but like you have to kind of let them know that you have reached that milestone, and then they'll give you like a 24-hour cooldown period after you let them know, and then you'll be able to go live. You can still come on the mine too, though. I know you're trying to go yourself, but yeah. Oh man, I was trying to get with this Filipino girl who was 32 and with 50-year-old dude. I was making her blush and laugh. I don't know. She was with some dude, but I think she was feeling it. Hey man, you like you were there, so you were in the moment. You know exactly. Well, sometimes I guess you don't know exactly what they're thinking, but you kind of like, if you think it was on and popping, maybe it was. What do you prefer, Curious or Georgia? Police dog liver. Um, I'm not making mods at the moment just because I had someone attack my channel. So I'm kind of giving some time on that at the moment. But I will, like, if I see people here for quite some time, I'm like, I'm looking at your channel activity right now. Let me see. I mean, I see you have been here. This is your third time. But wait, what was your name before? You changed your name because you is that because what was your name? My goal is to get a girl from YouTube Live because everyone keeps telling me it's not a dating site. Oh yeah, I'll show. So you want to prove a point, is what you're saying? You want to prove a point, like, hey, you want people want to say YouTube Live is not a dating site. I'll show you what time it is. Sir, do it, man. I'll watch it. That'd be interesting content too to see you start pulling girls. Hello there, it's Who Cares Georgia. How do I find the email address? Just Google it. Yeah, Nikki, try to Google it or Chat GPT. Ask them you exactly what you need to do, and they'll kind of walk you through it. Like I can't remember because it was like a while ago exactly what I had to do. Because most people call me Georgia. That's fine. Trish, please. I the Drago. Drago. Okay. Yeah, just give me some time. Just give me some time. Just because of what happened. And I appreciate your patience on that. Shout out to you, brother. And I appreciate you always popping in, showing love. All right. What's the song about? It's the young curly headed kid. Wait, what's up, Mike? I'm not sure what song you're talking about. AI dash S706D. Welcome to the channel. I like your cat picture. You've been here before. I've seen you a few times. You changed your picture. Ivy the Drago, please hi. Hey, what's up, CJ? Appreciate you popping in. About to go to sleep, but take this light, bro. I'll take that light. Take that, take that, take that. Okay, Joe, say hi. Good morning, Mitch and everyone. What's up, Jasmine in the building? Hi, she's giving me the eyes, man. Who's giving you the eyes? Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, Stella. I remember. Yes, Stella. Okay. So you changed AI dash S7060. Okay. Elizabeth, deep in the heart of Texas. Plant the idea, step back, slowly let it take over. I see your game. So you let it you damn, my man's getting his flirt on. What is going on right now? Just a reminder. Just a quick reminder. She is married, but what hey, whatever. Handle her own business. Elizabeth from Texas is here. Thank you so much. It's always good to see you. Elizabeth also does live stream. Guys, check her out. She is a very good live streamer, very comforting to listen to. You guys got to check it out. What's it all about? Please don't forget to knight me again, Sir Matthew. Yes, I will definitely start knighting people slowly but surely. I'll probably only do like two people a stream so it doesn't turn into like a night fest, you know. But I will definitely start getting people back affiliated. Um, I apologize. I apologize for what happened. It's somebody wants to take what you earned, right? Somebody wants to go for everything that you put your energy in, telling your stories of your life and all. Come on, man. And the thing is, you know what's crazy about it too? And not to like give him any more energy, but he actually had a channel that had over 200 subscribers. It does. Has over 200 subscribers. Like he was building something. Why would you want to put that kind of energy out there like when you got something going? Like I didn't even report him. That's crazy. I didn't even report him. I think a couple other people did on my behalf, but I didn't even report them for doing that to my channel, which is crazy, right? You would think, man, you didn't report the guy that was just sitting there deleting people from your channel and attacking your channel like that. No, I didn't, because I just don't like to snitch like that. What's up, Isaac? Isaac's in the building. What's up, brother? You got a little morning wood? Just handle that. Facts, Mike. What's the address to the beach house? Yeah, seriously, Mike. We're heading over. Meet Chaos, Elizabeth, Trish, H, BF. We're gonna be heading over there. I'm really lost. Oh, Sarah, somebody. So basically, the other day, I had a moderator that was just deleting people from my channel. They were hiding them for no reason. Just hiding them for no reason. Anybody that wasn't moderated, they can sit there and hide them from my channel. So I had to end my live stream. I had to end the live stream and take away moderation from everybody just to keep myself safe. Chaos. Only shake it twice. Cooper Duper, come get some water. You got to get hydrated. They always tell me to stay hydrated when I'm on the stream. He needs to get hydrated. He's just sitting over there. His water, his water's right there. What a jerk! Yeah, I couldn't believe that he did that, man. I really couldn't believe that he did that. And the thing is like he had been on the channel like for like many streams, and we were talking football or what we call soccer in America, but like, we're talking about Lamine Yamal because that was his profile picture, and Barcelona, and having good conversations, and then out of nowhere, like, we never had a disagreement. Nothing ever, like, weird happened. He just decided, "Alright, I'm gonna mess with his channel for no reason." So, yeah. Sometimes sometimes I guess people just get bored or just decide they wanna go rogue, and or maybe he was setting me up the long con, he was setting it up for a while, earn my trust. Outer Banks, Topsail Island, North Carolina. Oh, that okay. So you're staying in the same state you're in, but you're still going to a beach house. I was a little concerned about you, Mott, and everyone. I knew something would happen, but those are actually decent. Yeah, you're right. No, you're actually right about that. And people had warned me. They had warned me, but it was shit. I just stepped on something. That's what I get for coming out here. Straight nomad style. But yeah, I was doing it because people enjoyed having the blue badge, and I thought like it was a nice, like you said, a nice gesture. And I like doing the ceremony. I liked knighting them up and saying rise as Sir, whatever the name was of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark. Like that was fun. I thought all that stuff was fun. And everybody was getting a kick out of it. We were all having a good time with it. And yeah, it takes somebody to, it takes one person to go and screw everything up. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Guaranteed out of jealousy or quick. Oh, I appreciate that. And yeah, you might be right. I don't know if you could be that. You could be right on that. It could be just youth. Just somebody that's like, like what we would call just a little shit, kind of like thing. I told myself I wasn't gonna swear on this stream, but yeah, it's just one of those things, man. Hey, cool girl, what's going on? Thank you so much for popping into my live stream. It's always good to see you. And Cool Girl live streams as well, guys. So check out her channel. She does live stream. Sorry, Matt, for calling you a order main. Oh, Jasmine, I don't remember you doing that, but it's okay. You're all good with me, Jasmine. You're always good with me. Hi, cool girl, Connie. Connie's in the building. Connie live streams as well. Kai's another live streamer. So yeah, we got we got some live streamers in the building, other people that are building their channel and are a part of our community that are very good people that I enjoy their company. So definitely check all of them out. Get mods phone numbers next time. No number, no mod. Yeah, Mike, I like that to a certain degree of let me think about that. Let me think about that. The only thing that's kind of pushing back on that is having my number out there to too many people. But let me put that in the let me put that in the bank. Let me put that in the bank. The think bank, not the spank bank. The think bank. Matt, mods make it easy to sub to each other. Don't feel obligated. Yes, Georgia, you're right. You're right. That it does make it easy. You're right. There's a lot of benefits. There's a lot of benefits to having a badge, a ton. And that's why I really There was 99.9% of it was a good thing, in my opinion. It's of course that point one that has to screw everything up. Yeah, but at the end of the day, once you get the membership, then you can knight people again too. Yeah, guys, I'm getting really close too. I do have to do a diagnostic on my channel and make sure I don't have anything that's not above board. Cause like YouTube goes through a process where they check out your channel. Like, I'll tell you guys real quick, and it's not that I'm telling his business because he's already told everybody, but 502 Jordan had got the watch hours. He had the amount of subscribers and he applied to be monetized, and they gave him the no. They said you have to reapply within a month because I guess he had some videos out there that were, from other people's channel or whatever, which I need to talk to BF about this now too, because I don't want him to get in trouble, like when he tries to get monetized. But yeah, so I guess if you're taking videos from somebody else, like th- it all needs to be like original content, I guess. Like your content needs to be from you or like, not from somebody else, per se. I don't know exactly how to word it, but just you're better off like making your own content is all I'm saying. Hey, Connie and Cool Girl. Joey, can Blizzy Boobot be back in the next season? Um, yeah, sure, for sure. We'll get Blizzy Boobot back. Um, I copy Mike. I don't see how that would stop anything if you're there. Let's just manage call. Yes, don't stop the damage or prevent the damage. Chaos. All right. Mike, I don't know how that would stop anything if you're there. Should just ignore Matt's call. Connie says chaos. Sarah says don't stop the damage or prevent the damage. There's Discord. Yeah, there is also Discord as well. And I do have a Discord. I have my email, and I also have Instagram. If you guys do want to talk to me about collabs or just anything in general, I do have my stuff on my About channel. I check my social media probably like every other day. So if it takes me a day to get back to you, just it just might take me a day. Sometimes a person gets so much pressure in their head. Yeah, I agree, cool girl. Caitlin says, I'm so depressed today. I can't move, can't do anything, don't want to speak, and I keep crying all the time. And I'm sorry for bringing this up. I don't want to ruin the vibe of the stream. No, Caitlin, that's what we're here for, all right? You're not ruining the vibe. Like, if you're having a bad day and you're struggling, like talk to us. We got a lot of good people in this stream that are willing to, tell that like that you're not alone. I've had those days all the time. I still have them to this day where like I question myself. I'm like, am I wasting my time with this channel? Is it going to work out? Do I need to like be making more money? Is it my, am I, just everything, anything and everything. And like sometimes when you just get into your head so much, it's just, we're our own worst critics, right? We'll put ourselves down more than any other person could ever put ourselves down. So, but sometimes you do. You need to vent. You need to get on. Like you can come in here. I hopefully you have some people as well that you can talk to in real life as well, because it does help to see another face or hear another voice as well. So I'm sorry that you're feeling like that, Kaylin, and I hope you do feel better. You guys should have hashed it out on hash what out. What memberships are you talking about? Oh, basically when I get monetized. Basically, I'm gonna do like I'll have like memberships, it'll be like cheap. It'll be like the price of a cup of coffee for a month. And it's optional, obviously. It's optional. And I'm gonna do like member only streams like once a week or twice a week. And just different stuff that'll like make it worth people's while. Um, Kaylin, I feel your pain, Isaac says. Kaylin says thanks. Cool girl gives the thumbs up. All right, Bawana Beast eats killer tofu. Nice name. I was so disappointed with the Nintendo Direct. Made me cancel my star for pre-order. What is Nintendo Direct? Is it like giving you all the old Nintendo games? I mean, did you know what you were getting into before you ordered it, or like, what's the problem with it? You can use AI to go through your videos or at least help a bit. Sarek, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Thank you for that. Or build something that can be researched and find exactly what needs to be done and edited. No, that's good advice because I do not want to have to like I want to make sure it's above board when I do it. So I'm gonna like go through it before I apply because like once they give you the no, like I said, 502 Jordan now has to wait a full month. Seems like YouTube makes people jump through hoops. They do. They do. They definitely do. We should make a group chat in Discord. Chaos. We definitely should. Zebra, what's up? We got Zebra in the house. Thank you so much. I knew this is a safe space. I appreciate it. Of course, Kaylin. Always, man. Talk to us. It's fine to let it out. Just try not to keep yourself there. We're all here to talk and make each other laugh. Great vibes. Sun Turk, you look like a serial killer. Exactly. So yeah, this is where these are the cornfields. This is where I bury the bodies. Hopefully, I did a good job. I don't see any bumps or anything in there that would make people suspicious. So yeah, just everything that happens in my chat stays in my chat. It's like Las Vegas in here. So do not narc. All right, do not be a narc. But yes, you got me. You are dead on. All right. Boom. Takes one to know one, eh? What's up? Hey, it's the advice guy. Tag is in the building. Guys, Tag is another live streamer and he's part of the community. And Secure Advice is on every night. It's like 9:30, 10 Eastern Standard Time. I can't remember. Like, I know both of you guys like have it going, but one like person hosts each night. So I'm not sure if it's on your channel or if it's on H Security's channel tonight, like who's hosting it. But you could let the chat know so they can make sure to go make sure to subscribe to the advice guy and make sure to go to check out his stream with H Security. Subscribe to H Security as well. Stop tag. You and the person that messed up the mod should have been hashed out on secure advice. Oh, well, that person, like, is a random dude. So, like, I don't really actually know that person, and they're not hidden from the channel. Like, so they came back after the fact and said, "Ha ha," and I was like I gave him a chance to speak. I'm like, "Hey, brother, why did you do that? You know, like, is there any reasoning to why you started hiding people from my channel?" And he went, "Ha ha," again, and I was like, "Alright, well, if we can't have, like, an actual conversation," which I didn't really expect, because after somebody does that, like, what can they really say? So I just ended up hiding them. My child, wait, who's giving advice here? Caitlin, prayer, strength to overcome depression. May God give you peace of mind and happiness. Good words from Georgia. Free of charge, no attachments on my word. If you want some help, I can look into it with the AI. My benefits is getting practice. Sarah, word is bomb, man. Just send me an email. Send me an email or hit me up on Discord or either one, whichever one you use the most. I have, like I said, I have Discord, my email. It's all on my about channel and Instagram. I also have a Facebook, but it's under a different name, so some people can't find me. Um, Good morning tag, and I think you're a good dude. I appreciate that wholeheartedly. I really do. And I appreciate the fact that you're like willing to help me out too, because I really don't want to I don't want to wait another month. I really don't. I was tag Kaylin, those kind of days are this is from Connie. And I make sure to read everything out loud for the benefit of everyone, but also for Mike, because I know he has some problems seeing, and there's a couple other people that have some issues with their eyes. I sometimes do as well. I got a lazy eye right here, this left eye. Sometimes you can see it'll kind of go have a mind of its own. But I make sure to say everyone's name and what they're saying. So Connie said, Caitlin, those kind of days are incapacitating. Even if you get up and take a shower, do something small and go from there. That is good advice. Because I would have like that crippling anxiety and depression where I would just be stuck in my room and like I would just be stuck in my head. Like sometimes like just getting out there and like just kind of going with your day, like kind of saying, take a shower. I do really truly wholeheartedly believe in the power of water being like refreshing and like re-energizing. So that's good advice from Connie. Definitely just kind of get yourself moving. Even have your phone, but make sure you're in the stream with us. No, I'm joking. No, but if you can, I mean, don't take your phone into the shower, of course. But tag Matt stepping on your toes. You also knighted me one time. Oh, did I? I'm glad I did. Yeah, and I will start getting back going on that soon. I've only knighted two people so far back since I've been knighting again. Hey Trish, I'm rock hard. My muscles not the other. Damn, Isaac, what is going on with that? How's your day going? Hey, John. Advice guy says. Georgia says, Connie, good advice. Hello, dear. Tag says, good, Cash, yours. Zero says, always remember, you matter. That goes for everyone. Connie says, good morning, Georgia. I have a lot of those today, too. It's not just advice. Cass says, I'm doing good. Sarah says, yes, sir. Tag says, good to hear, brother. All right, we are caught up. So, all right, I'm trying to think if I have any more stories in the chamber. I've told like 4 or 5 stories since maybe like 4. I always over exaggerate by like one or two. I'm just kind of, I think that's like natural. I have an older brother. Well, I have three older brothers, but one of my brothers, he always like, when he says something, like it's always like if he's having a bad day, it's the worst day he's ever had. If like, everything's like the most, right? And I always kind of like want to joke with him. I'm like, man, that's crazy that like it's like straight up linear. It's like you never had like the fifth worst day you ever had. You never had like the second worst day you ever had. Like it's always like as it goes really longer, like it's always top, number one, number one, number one. Days would be, it's more like a sporadic thing, right? Wouldn't you think? But yeah, he always talks like that. It kind of kills me. Thank you for talking to me yesterday on Discord. Yeah, no problem, Jasmine. Hi, Vice guy. I remember one time my sister was having a bad day in here. Her favorite word was tomorrow's gonna be a better day. Tomorrow, tomorrow can't be a better day for sure. The sun will come out tomorrow. Tomorrow. Boom 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 boom. Wizard of Oz. Is that from Wizard of Oz? I can't remember. No, I don't think it is. I know if Wizard of Oz is somewhere over the rainbow. That was my movie, man. Annie, Annie, thank you. Annie, thank you guys. And remember when Jay-Z remade that song? Jigga, it's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Steady kisses, we get kicked. I'm the great procrastinator. Tomorrow is my anthem. Connie, ain't that the truth? I've been a big tomorrow person my whole life. I remember watching that movie, and it's a good movie. We are too. I love the man, but I love that stuff, man. They don't make movies the same way they do. And hey, nothing against people that are into the comic book movies. Like I have nothing. I have nothing against people that like that stuff. I can see like why people like it. I get the like hook on it. It's just not for me. Like I don't know. I just miss like the old school style of making a movie. It just seems like everything is for the big like you know action scene, cars are flipping, things are blowing up. Like I don't know. I like good dialogue. I like you know, good scenery, good acting. And I just yeah, The Wizard of Oz was my favorite movie as a kid for sure. Connie the same. I do believe if a person is having a bad day, then the next day can get better. I do believe that. Yeah, Cougar, I was having a weird couple of days myself. Like it was one of those things, like if I didn't everything just seemed to be piling up and like anything that could go wrong would go wrong. And I'll tell you what, like that situation on my channel is probably down at like the 15th worst thing. Like there was way stuff worse happening in my life recently that like that thing on my channel was like crumbs, you know, like nothing, It was just one of those things where I just didn't need it, right? I didn't need to add that on top of everything that I already had going on. So it was more annoying than anything. Like, do I really have to freaking deal with some BS right now? Can I just talk on my channel, chill out with my homies and my friends, my peoples, my guys, my gals, and not have to worry about someone sitting there deleting people from my channel? Like, can't we just be grown? Can't we just be normal and just do what we do? Like, why what are we doing, right? Why do we have to do something so stupid like that? It just like it was more annoying than anything. I wish I could get you all in a truck to move all my crap. Oh, that's right. Connie has to move. I can't believe like you can't retract that. You can't get that job back. There's no like coming back. It's just like it's officially over. A good plot twist. I like when it yeah, good plot twist. Yeah. Exactly, all that stuff, man. I miss the old movies. I like it when Miss Hamilton said, "What do you say, Annie?" And I said, "I love you, Miss Hannigan." Maxwell, what's up, brother? Welcome. It's good to see you. I think that person's ear was having a bad day, or that person was just being mean. Something, man. There was, yeah, they definitely were having a bad day because it was weird. They were cool with me before that. I don't want it back, not with the nepotism and corruption. Oh, it's family owned. Nepotism's a part of like almost every industry, though. I mean, I'll be like, even like when I worked at the Chicago Board of Trade, I got that job through my brother Billy. You know, like I wouldn't have got that job without that hookup through my brother. I think that just kind of like is now there is more nepotism like to a degree at certain spots, like when everybody like in the family like works together and they kind of like got the cliquish thing going. And if you're not part of the clique, it's like you feel like an outsider the whole time. Does anyone remember The Never Ending Story? Of course. Oh my God, that was a great movie. A Never Ending Story. Oh, the Never Ending Story. Newfound Glory remade that like song for it, but that was like the big was it the big dog like flying through the air or whatever? God, it's been I need to go rewatch it. I don't know if it would be the same now as an adult, but like I almost want to go like see that again. Amen. My sister is amazed I lasted this long. Okay. So it was that bad. Hey, Chris, what's up? Ari's World is in the building, my friend. Thank you so much for popping in, man. It's always good to see you. And for those that don't know, I know a lot of you already do, but Ari's World is a big channel. Where are you at now? You are at 23,900 subscribers. He does streams on Wednesdays and Sundays, 5:30 Central, so that'd be 6:30 Eastern. And very good dude, very good community. A lot of good channels, big channels go in there and hang out. And he reads all the chat. He might be a little bit behind because there's a lot of people in there, you know, because there's a ton of people in there. But he reads every single thing when he gets to it. So go check out his channel. And I gotta say, wait, hold on. Last thing. All right. What's going on, guys? Let's go. Let's go. Oh man, I don't think I did a good job this time. I'm gonna get it. I'm eventually gonna get it. So he's from Iowa, but he's now you're in Nebraska now, or no? Wait, where are you at now? I know you're originally from Iowa. You're a Huskers fan. I like being part of the good old boys group at some job. Yeah, it's good to be in the clique for sure. You definitely want to be in with the clique. Hello to all. Hi, Aries. Good morning, Chris. Hellos to Trish, never ending story. Ari's good morning. Cool Girl says, I wonder if they're going to make another Annie movie. I thought they were. I thought I had heard that they were actually. Yeah, Max was saying it. They are making a new one. Love that movie, The Never Ending Story. Oh, for sure, man. Great movie. It's been like probably 30 years since I seen it, maybe more. Falcor. Is that the name of the dog? Sarek, I see your email that popped in. They are making a new one. Sweet. Yep. Says Max. So Street Fits. What's up? Street Fits is in the building. What's up, brother? Chris. Stranger Things brought back attention to that movie. Okay. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, always, always, always. When I come into somebody's chat, I always respecting that person and being kind to that person. Cool, girl. That's what it's about for sure. Always showing love and respect. 23K, awesome. He's doing his thing for sure. There's an analogy I heard the other day. This is chaos. They said making it in today's society is like joining a Monopoly game halfway through. Everything already bought, and you're just expecting to survive. Wow. No, that's actually profound because I talk about this a lot. Like, I don't know how the younger generations are going to make it. Like, I don't even know how I'm going to make it, to be honest. But like, everything is so expensive: groceries, housing, you know, anything, electric bills. Everything is so expensive. Back in the day, you go like to the 50s. One person could work and take care of a wife and three kids. And be fine. Now you have to have both, wife and husband working, and they need to have good jobs too, to really like not just like survive, but like thrive in today's society. It's crazy how expensive everything is. I've never seen that movie. And I never, oh, cool girl, you got to go watch it. It might be a little bit different, like for you now that you're like, it was a movie for definitely like as a kid growing up, but you definitely need to go check it out just to like say you watched it. I missed Trish on my last stream, Matt, but I promised to make it up. I did catch Connie. Oh yeah, uh, that's all good. I'm sure Trish is always cool, and so is Connie. They'll always show love, man. They're definitely very loyal, good people, part of the community. So yeah, for sure. And I don't like to speak for anyone else, but I don't think she probably didn't take no offense. You know, you have a chat that's going so fast. Yes, I live in Iowa, but big Nebraska sports fan. Grew up in Nebraska. That's what it is. I had it the opposite. That's great being kind for sure. Hello, Street Fits. He's says Chris. Chaos. Good one. And the banker is cheating, says Georgia. Zebra says, yes, Falco Rock Baby was my favorite. Stranger Things was awesome, says Chris. Sarah says, I sent you the email. I know you're on here, so take your time on any response. I'm never expecting anything quickly, and my schedule is all over the place trying to be an upcoming student trader. Oh, really? Ah, I kind of want to hear more about that. Guys, when life gives you lemons, take a puppy nap. Connie. No worries, Chris. That's my message in my latest pause and positivity. That's a hard one to read for me. I get a little bit of a lisp sometimes when I talk. That's into it longer than the message. Yes, Matt, both the wife and I work many jobs. I do door dashing on the side and hit up their weekly bonuses. Yeah, so Chris is he's saying like he knows the struggle, man. It's for people to really, really survive. It's Sarah says Trish is incredible. Golden, what's up, man? Hey, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for popping in. It's always good to see you on my stream, man. Thank you. Matt, I miss your night streams. Oh, Isaac, I know I didn't do one last night. So I will explain that to you guys real quick. So I sometimes have a little bit of insomnia, right? I struggle with some sleep. So I was having some trouble sleeping the past couple nights and it was throwing off my schedule. So I did get some sleep last night. We're back up and running. So I will try to make sure I do the night stream tonight, Isaac. Um, Also, let me just give you guys a quick little bit of warning, right? I'm a big football fan. The World Cup is going on, so I probably will be doing my streams around the games because I do want to watch the games. So that's just a little bit of just kind of forewarning. But I mean, it doesn't mean I'm going to stop streaming. Like the games aren't like all day, but I will probably be trying to like do it around those. Meow. Chris, are you an Aries? Hi, Golden. Hi there, Connie. AI. Psst. Yes, exactly. Even living in Iowa, where costs are cheaper than like New York and California, but working side jobs and hustles, man. I need another hustle myself, man. Be honest. I need to figure out like I got a couple online jobs, but they're not like it's not bringing home the bacon, that's for sure. I'm just being honest. Like they're eh, whatever. I don't want my boss is Mac complaining. Because one of my bosses does come on here sometimes. Uh, just got done at the doctor. Go NA, try to enjoy the day as much as able. Yeah, definitely, man. So you were at the doctor, physical or mental? When are we going to hit the town again and run some errands? You should stream some of the game with your reaction. Oh, yeah, you know what? Well, I'll have to look into like what I'm allowed to do, like if I can have the audio on. Maybe I'll have the audio off. So and then I'm not facing the game, but I'm watching it. So then I don't get like any because like like I was just talking about like trying to get monetized soon. I gotta make sure that I don't do anything that dings that. But I'm trying to think if I don't have the audio on and I don't have the camera facing the game, as long as I'm reacting to it, I think I could do that. Good question. The Aries from our channel name is just from our dog named Ari Bear. Oh yeah, that's his golden doodle. Chaos, chaos. You gotta go, chaos. Go subscribe to Ari's Road. It's you'll like it. Uh, Hello, Ari's World. Hey, Curious, Sarek, the eyes. Sadie, what's going on? We got Sadie Smith in the building. It's hard. I understand, but I appreciate that, Chris. Yeah, it's we're definitely trying to figure things out up in today's world for sure. It's I have a lot of like I do have a lot of soul searching I have to do if I'm being honest. Like I have a lot of things I need to figure out. And physical today, physical doctor. Okay. That's nice. That's awesome. Matt, there's a survey focus panel site I use user interviews. Sometimes I get focus group panel that pay 100. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me screenshot that. Thank you so much for thank you so much for the tip, man. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate. I'm gonna look into that. That's thank you. No, that like that means a lot that you're that you just sent me that. I can't hear you because I'm at church helping, but I just subscribed. Sadie, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Apply for different panels. Have a great day. Yeah, have a great day, Sadie. And definitely have a great day at our church. Tell everybody, God bless, and we love them. I'll text you. Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Oh, thank you, so much. World to you too. My dog woke up howling at 5 a.m. About what? What was your dog upset about? Was it Corazon? Corazon, I love that name. That's Connie's Chihuahua's name is Corazon. And my dog actually has a Spanish name as well. His name's Piero, my Chihuahua. And I'll tell you guys a story about that real quick. A lot of you guys have already heard the story, but I'm going to tell it for those that don't know it. Poor puppy, she has a loud voice. My Chihuahuas, it like rings in my ear when he starts barking. Like, I honestly, it gets to the point where I'm like, oh my god, please stop. Oh, it's your Maltepuses, Corazon. I'm sorry, I messed that up. All right, are you ready for the World Cup, Jasmine? I can't wait. I absolutely can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. I love football. So, what was I talking about? My Chihuahua, right? So my brother Trent, his wife Sarah, her father, so his father-in-law originally adopted this Chihuahua as a puppy. And you want to know what he named it? He named it Pero. Now he's Hispanic, so she's Hispanic, he's Hispanic. He named it Pero. Perro. That is dog in Spanish. He named his dog Dog. All right. So yes, he named his dog Dog. So that would basically be like if I brought Cooper home and said, "Hey, we got to figure out a name for you. I'm just going to call you Dog. Hey, come here, dog. Hey, buddy. Hey, dog." So yes, so he named his dog Dog in Spanish. Um, Eventually, unfortunately, he was a good man. He was a good man. He passed away, and then Pero ended up moving over to my brother's house. Well, had a Chihuahua before that got really old and eventually passed away. His name was Farley. He was an applehead Chihuahua. Loved that dog to death. Well, we were sad about that, and they already had too many dogs. They had a bunch of pit bulls and bigger dogs. And Piero actually, you guys seen that video that I put out about Piero wrestling with Cooper? That's because he's used to being with bigger dogs. So he had already had the training and the experience of being with bigger dogs. That's why he has no problem like being with Cooper and wrestling with him because he's been with them before. But through the transition of Pero coming to our house, we decided to give him a real name. So we threw an I in there, and now his name is Piero. So yeah, now we got Piero from Pero to Piero. That's how his name became Piero. All right. Maltipoo, I couldn't quite remember the breed. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Connie. I want Taco Bell. Yes, chaos. Let's go. And at least put a "all" in there, like dog or something. Right? Exactly. Right? You just straight up named him. Die. It's so funny, right? I used to have a Chihuahua, but I had to put her to sleep. It was a sad thing to do. Cool girl. Those are the worst. Those are the worst days of my life when I had to put my dog Gunner down, my English Black Lab, like sitting there with him, tears just flooding down my eyes, like, oh my god. So I feel your pain, and I'm sorry that you had to. I loved that wrestling video. Yeah, I liked it too. Kalu does the internet. Oh, look, it's Chud the farmer. What's up, brother? Yeah, I guess the mustache does definitely look like him. Cool girl. I am so sorry to hear about your chihuahua. Yes, definitely. Sarah says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Cool. Name him El Doggo." Yeah, well, he has a name now, but I mean that would have been better than just straight dog. We had to put our dog down the one before everybody. He had cancer. Oh, geez. If you don't mind saying, Chris, what kind of breed did you have before Ari Bear? What kind of dog was that? Matt, do you remember the old Chihuahua Taco Bell commercials? I do. Yes, I do remember those commercials. It's the hardest. It definitely is. Sarah says, by the way, Matt, I've been looking forward to you talking more about your trading experiences. Anything you want to share, but I didn't want to push too much. I'm sure what I know is not like even, oh, you know what? What I'll say about that, love those Taco Bell commercials, is I didn't trade for myself, right? So I worked for a firm. So originally, the firm that I worked for was called Shack and Arbor. It was like a mom and pop firm. So they weren't like big, like some of the bigger firms. Well, we eventually got bought out by a firm called McCory Futures. They're from Australia. They're an Australia firm that ended up buying us out. And basically, what I did, so I started off at an entry level position. I graduated college, and my brother Billy got me the job at the Board of Trade, and I started off at entry level. I could have went there straight from high school, honestly, because of the connection. And I started off as what they call a runner. So basically, what a runner is basically when somebody that wants to know where the market is trading, they will call into our firm that has like an agreement with us. They trade through our firm. I run to the trading pits to see where something is trading. So if I was in the grain market, like the grain room, I would go see like if they were wanting to see where wheat was trading or soybeans or corn or futures and options. I go see get the basically I go to the clerk and they would ask the broker, hey, ask the guys where it's trading, 7.5, 8, 7.5, 8. So you get written down and I bring it back to where we were doing business, and they would tell the person like where it's trading, and if they wanted to, like, if they liked where the price was, they would get an order in, and I would bring that order to the trading pit as quick as possible. They called it a runner for a reason. Like you were actually running. You would actually run to the pits. Well, eventually, I got a promotion. And I was ended up being the phone clerk, so I would be dealing with the customers, right? So the customers would call, and then they would be dealing with me, and then I was giving the things to the runners to go see where the market was trading. And basically, yeah, I was just executing orders through. So I ended up working in the financial room. So basically, where my desk was, like straight in front of me, was the S&P 500, and then behind me was the Dow Jones, and then like going to the right of me was the Nasdaq. So I was right in the midst of like where all the financials were trading, and eventually they seen I was good where with computers as well. So then I would do what they called key punching. I would put in um any trade that was traded through our firm. I would put it into our system, and then it would make sure that the other side matched, because the trade's got to match. There has to be an agreement that if they sold seven, at a certain price, both sides had to agree. Well, the other side bought it if our side sold it, obviously, but everything had to match up. And if something didn't match up, I would in the morning when I got to work, I would go talk to all the different clerks for each broker or each firm. And like figure out, like iron out the situation, like, hey, why did you guys have it like this when we have it like this? And it eventually get figured out and all that. But yeah, that's basically what I did. And then I ended up moving the last couple 6 months. I was working in the back office. I was off the trading floor. But yeah. But I could definitely talk more and more about that at some point. All right, let me catch up on the chat. It feels like it's all intro and no content. Wait, hold on, let me get back. um I love those Taco Bell commercials. Ari's is intro too much in my animation. Facts. We had Brussels Griffin, the same kind of dog that Jack Nicholas throws down the clothes chute in As Good as It Gets movie. I remember that movie. I don't remember the dog, but I'll have to. I do. That was a great movie. I do remember that movie. Yes, exactly. It feels like it's all intro and no content. I don't want to derail the conversation too much in case anyone isn't interested, but I heard trading for firms like the big leagues. So when you're ready and good time to talk about it, yeah, for sure. I was actually going to recommend putting the subscribe intro at the end because otherwise people see the subscribe intro and swipe away immediately. Yes, that's right. For short videos, don't do any intros, just straight to the content. I changed that based on another recommendation to have it at the beginning. I get too attached, can't go through losing another one after my last dog passed away. He was a shepherd mix named Scully. Oh, Elizabeth. So you're not thinking about getting another one because like of what about losing your dog? On short videos, studies show people watch the first 2 seconds and then choose to stay or swipe. That is true. I read about that as well. So like it's basically you got to catch their attention within the first couple seconds, and then you want to hook them for like paying off that video at the end. So when I do shorts, I count in my head one, two, three, and see if it's something that will keep them turned in or swiped. That's smart. That's actually a good way to go about it. Sarah says, this is so cool to know and hear. You have no idea. I've sacrificed so much to this path because I genuinely love it, but it has messed up many times. So I love, love, love hearing about that. Yeah, no problem, man. it's been a while since I've been on the trading floor, but man, it was a world. It was crazy to be there. It was lively. It doesn't exist anymore. Everything's online. Everybody trades online, and the trading floor is not like it used to be. There's nobody on there actually. But man, oh god, the heydays of being on the trading floor was something to behold. I miss it. I do. I really miss it. Details. I completely understand. It's so hard. Losing a best friend animal. Yes, definitely. That's easier for me too. You bet. Thank you, Ari's. It takes a lot of time to edit AI. I wouldn't without your permission. I really don't see any reason to when I just come back and rewatch this. But a part of me wants to just record this whole clip of you talking about it. Do what you want to do, man. You guys got permission to do whatever you want. I will send you a message on Discord. Okay. I'm not sure who Rebecca recommended putting at the beginning. It might work for them, but I can tell you, I pay for a monthly service called VIDIQ that partners with YouTube directly. Oh, VIDIQ advertises the first 2 seconds on shorts videos is what hooks people. VIDIQ, huh? Hold on, I just screenshot that real quick. Thank you so much, Matt, for talking about all that. Yeah, of course. I need to find a good hook. Yeah, Connie, what I was thinking too, like the videos that have been doing good for me, at least like some of the time, is like when I actually use my voice talking, like so like you had the one video of your two animals, and it was like one of the what was it, like a pre-recorded something or whatever. But I would say like have your voice kind of like, hey, get back here, oh hey puppy, like doing like the kind of the kid talk to how people talk to their animals, like those have actually been doing pretty good when I'm like talking over and I'm like talking to Cooper, I'm talking to Piero, or I'm talking to my cats. Those have kind of been the ones that have done the best for me lately. Maybe like just kind of talking to them like with your voice, and I don't know, just see how it works. But it's like I said, there's so many different ways to do it. There's so many different things that work. Like the sky's the limit. I would just kind of test the waters, do the pre-recorded ones, see if those work. Do the ones with your voice, see if those work, and just try, just like every other day, try something different, and just maybe see what kind of latches on. Because I never know what's going to work for me, honestly. Like things that I think are going to do well don't do well, and then things that I'm like, that video's probably not going to do anything, like does really well. So it's like I really have no idea. Like I really have no idea sometimes what's going to actually what's going to work. Um, what should I name the Discord group chat? The Ark or Noah's Ark, something like that. Well, it doesn't have to be about me, I guess. I guess that's a little narcissistic. I don't know. Yes, I said never again after losing him. Elizabeth, here's the thing. All right. And I don't know, I see where you're coming from, but the only pushback that I'll give on that is like there's a lot of senior animals right now that are living in the pound, or living at the humane society, that are just waiting to die. They wake up every morning, they hear dogs just and they're just sitting there scared. Every day sucks for them. you know give a senior the last 4 years of its life a good home, someone to snuggle up to, um somebody to enjoy the rest of its life with. I mean, I get that you're going to have to deal with that pain again, because eventually it will pass away, but I don't know, if you kind of look at it from the other aspect of the fact that that dog will have you for the rest of its life. I don't know, just something to think about. Something to think about. Yes, editing takes time. Yeah, I suck at editing. Joshua in the building. Woo-hoo. I want candy. All right. Thank you so much for popping in. I got a big half a like for black. So it cost me $8 a month. Oh, that's nice. That is a good price. That's what I pay for ChatGPT to help me make those thumbnails. And my thumbnail game. I love making the thumbnails. What's up, Jamie? I tried to hit that Google Meetup twice. I was trying to, but I was tired last night, Jamie. So I only did it for like 20 minutes, and then I needed to go to sleep because I just was struggling sleeping. But I was trying to talk to you. Joshua, of course I miss you. Good morning, Jamie. I understand, Elizabeth. My wife was not sure about getting another dog, but I said we got to get one right away, or we might get comfortable without a dog. That's true as well. Then we got Bear. Yes, agree, Matt. Trial and error. Yeah, exactly. Yes, just see what works, Connie. Now that's exactly what I was asking. Noah's Ark sounds fire. All right, yeah, let's do it then. Coffee Con, use popular music if you like music, or if you like funny voiceovers, do that. Yeah, like I think like Chris was saying, like just try different things and see what sticks and see what people are liking. On the round table or something like for all the sirs and Sarahs. I get all my ideas from watching other shorts, just swiping the YouTube feed. Okay. Yeah, I see, and like I see what works too is like if something like what's the one I'm seeing right now that like is really working for it doesn't even matter the size of your channel, like it's algorithm friendly. If I get 200 views, then I should get 200 likes. Why are you guys going to all these celebrity channels and hitting the like button? You're throwing sand at the beach. You guys have to know what I'm talking about because there was one time when I was going through the YouTube, I was doom scrolling. It was 3 times in a row I seen that voiceover, and then, like I seen one of them like was like 200 subscribers the person had, but it had 20,000 views. Now I'm not gonna say that means it's automatically gonna work. I kind of did a parody of it, you know, but yeah, like that's really working for people right now. Like channels all over the place, so you can give that one a shot. You have a big heart, man. Thank you, Elizabeth. It's me, Jimmy. Okay, well, why didn't you tell me that from the beginning? I would it would have been a lot easier. Yes, I have missed you, brother. How you been? I knew you exactly right before the World Cup. I knew you'd come check in before the World Cup. I just can't handle it. They do that up here in Ontario. They give us seniors for free. Oh, do they really? Matt, what's your take on? Ooh. Oh boy, do I? Oh, okay, okay. What's your take on Michael Jackson? Was he guilty or innocent? Mm. All right, there's a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different angles to this, Isaac. So Michael Jackson, since he was a kid, was in the limelight, right? He didn't really get a childhood because, since he was 6, 7 years old, he was the lead singer of the Jackson Five. And his father was pretty tough on him from what I've heard. They're from Gary, Indiana. I actually see a doctor in Gary. Just a little fun fact, but that's where the Jacksons are from. So there's that aspect of it, okay? Um, having kids lay in your bed, you know, yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like that's a tough one, right? Was Michael Jackson a bit of a strange person? Yes, he was very. There was something strange about him that I can't really put a handle on. He was probably, if not one of the best entertainers of all time, if not the best in the top three entertainers of all time. You know, pop star, biggest star, America has ever produced, right? But yeah, having the sleepovers with kids, that's a tough one. I did he do anything, like when they did that documentary that just came out on Netflix, they're talking about like when the cops did go through his house, they did find corn magazines, they said. And that documentary, they tried to be fair. They had people on both sides, right? They had people that thought he was guilty of sin, and then they had people that did not believe it for 1 second. So, but they did a good job of trying to like stay in the middle and giving both sides of it. Um, if I had a gun to my head, and they said, Matt, did he do it or not? If you're right, you get to live. I'd say he did it. And I hate to say that, but my if my life was on it, I'd say I would say he did it. But all right, that's right, man. I'm mad at the clouds. They look pathetic. You're mad at my clouds. I'll wait for you to end the live so you can send me a good AI pic or something like for. Oh yeah, for sure, definitely for sure, Jimmy. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing good. Got to get going, but glad I can help it for a bit. Keep on rocking. Hey, Chris, you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much, man, for popping in and all the advice and all the good vibes, man. I only get around 10% likes to views. Yeah, I mean, for me to get 10%, so what I have, I'm close to 1,400. So I would need 140. Oh, no, that's not sub. I'm thinking subs. I guess I don't know. Yeah, I would have to look. Let's see what my like the views are. I don't know why I was thinking I was yep, MJ is innocent. Got to go Aries. Thanks for the good advice, Aries. Have a good day. Innocent until proven guilty. He was innocent, but I don't know to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Definitely some weird things, but it was a whole weird situation for sure. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, obviously I just don't know. Um Chris, take care till next time. He was guilty, I think. Yeah, Isaac, that documentary, even though I did say it was in the middle, it did bring up some things that really there really was like, there really was eye opening. John, hard to say, not guilty. Watch this movie. Check your email, please, when you're done. I will. I definitely. I heard the most recent movie was kind of lame if you were expecting something going into his life, but I heard it was just a greatest hits kind of film. Yeah, I think from what I hear, it was kind of like his early life, right? Back when he still had darker skin, right? But yeah, I heard people enjoyed it. For people that were like Michael Jackson fans, from his music in the '80s, I think they really, really enjoyed it. And I heard it was a relative of his, right? Was it like a nephew or somebody like in his family played him, and I heard, and they never had any acting experience in their life, but I heard they did a really, really good job. You bet. Keep trial and error, but biggest is consistency. Just keep posting. That's Takani from Chris. Now, Backrooms and Obsession was great. A24 is my absolute favorite movie production company. All right, I gotta see. I don't think I've seen any of these. So let me screenshot that. I always say to people new to A24 that it may not be your cup of tea, but you can expect going into something creative and different. Yeah, I've never seen that. So, any recommendations for like TV shows or movies? I am always game because I always that's what I like to do at night. I know some people like to watch live streams at night, and I try to make sure I go and check out Chris's and H Security's live stream for a little while because they're good friends of mine. But like I also do like to like when I'm ending my night and I'm like about to like go to sleep. I like to watch some Netflix and chill, but I'm by myself. I'm not gonna lie. Some child actor, I forgot who, was in a podcast saying that his mom and his mom's lawyers were trying to lie to be able to sue MJ, and he ended up dying mysteriously 2 weeks later. Really? Yeah, it's just so hard to say, right? It's really one of those things like, if God somehow gave me 5 questions, that might be one of them. Like he said, "Hey Matt, you got 5 questions you could ask, you know, and I'll give you the answer." The first one would be like, "What happens after we die?" Right? Second, if it says there's something like heaven exists, I'm like, am I getting into heaven? Right? Those would be my first two. Then then we get to 3, 4, and 5. I might be like, did Michael Jackson do it? Who killed JFK? Then we would start and who was Jack the Ripper? That would probably be the five 5 questions I had. Um, let's see. I always say to people new to age. Oh wait, I already read that. I already read that. He did. Walks like a duck, talks like a duck, gets a duck. You may be right. You may be wrong. A24 is all over the place, which I like. It's a type of genre movies. So I would recommend just checking out a platform that has their movies, or if it has one, check it out. The emotional ones are my favorite. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check them out for sure. Do you guys ever watch Black Mirror on Netflix? Those are awesome. It's a TV show that each episode its own entity. So each episode is different. So like you don't have to like you could watch season 4, and it doesn't matter if you've seen season 1. You can watch any random episode because every episode it's its own little like movie. But yeah, and it's like really about like how technology can go wrong, how things in the future can really like go off the rails. And it's just there's a lot of good actors that are that play parts in it. It's supposed to be kind of like the new Twilight Zone. I haven't seen not Twilight, but what's the show I'm thinking of? Oh, why can't I think of that? What the heck is those called? The Twilight Zone. Yeah, that is. Oh, it is the Twilight Zone. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking it wasn't that, but yeah, okay, the Twilight Zone. Yeah, I haven't like that's like the black and white back in the day shows. I remember the episode of like the Martians were eating people or whatever. They were eating the humans. That's like an old school episode. of the Twilight Zone. This heat, man, this heat is absolutely. Oh, Black Mirror. I guess it is kind of like that. I guess. Yeah, that's true. That makes sense. I haven't seen Twilight Zone like since I was a kid. This heat, like my energy was like on a 10 when I came out here, man. I think the sun is absolutely destroying me, man. And I remember one a ton of mannequins. I was a kid. It's a cookbook. Yes, yes. Georgia knows exactly what I'm talking about. Sadie says the kids in my class I teach just all saying 6, 7. Ain't that annoying? I mean, and here's like I'll say this right. I never like to be a person that disrespected or talk down on the younger generations, right? Because the older generations did that to me and my people and my friends when I was a kid, right? So it's like I tried not to be that person because everybody has their like every generation has their different kind of slang, the different kind of things that they're into, and the world is different, and they're reacting to the world that's around them. But man, I'll tell you what, that 6, 7 thing, it's like, "What? Quit saying 6, 7." I like, what is it? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a very I'll give you kind of a little bit of a tour here. Let me zoom. So, let's see how the peaches are doing, guys. So I have an apple. There's an apple tree back here, and there's a peach tree back here. Here, Cooper. Did you drink any of your water? I hope you drink some of your water. We're gonna have to go in soon because it's too hot for you. No, Sadie, you're fine. I know you're completely fine. I agree with you. I agree with you. But I always just like I don't know. I kind of always go into these little speeches before I say anything, so it's like almost like a way of protecting myself. Um, but having a hard time sleeping. Caught the secure advice podcast last night just to have something to watch. Yeah, I was there the couple nights before, and I was actually on there, like 3 nights ago. But yeah, I had been struggling sleeping, and I got some sleep last night finally, so I'm back back feeling better. Thank you. Oh wait, hold on, let me catch up here. We're products of our environment. Yes, Georgia, that is that. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was kind of getting at exactly. The other YouTubers who cracks me up, he goes, "Ew, bunch of perverts, the 6, 7 perverts, them in their sick positions. I'm from the old school 6, 9 bunch of 6." Who's that? Thank you, SM. Stay hydrated, Cooper. Yeah, Cooper's gonna. I brought his water out here, but I haven't seen him drink it. Be back soon. Oh, yeah. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna. It was entertaining. All right, so here. So this is the apple tree, right? They don't really. But hopefully they'll do a bit better. It originated from LaMelo Ball edit because he's 6'7". But then at a high school basketball game, some kids started teaming out screaming 6'7", and that's how it went viral. Really? I did not know that at all. Huh. Father Bard. Oh, is that who it is? I'll have to check out Father Bard. I've never seen him before. Screaming, not teaming. Yeah, yeah. My mom just told me they're behind 3 months on the electric bill. Connie, I hear you. We're kind of in the same situation here. Like, yeah, we are. Bills are just are piling up in this bad bill, boy. But yeah, I know exactly what you're going through. His channel is satirical. Religious folks go crazy on him. I think both can be a little bit much on both sides, but some of the he says I can't help but die laughing. When it rains, it pours. Exactly. So here's the peaches. I can never stay awake for the whole HS detection. Yeah, it's just so late. Like they start like so late, and then they'll go to like midnight, 1 in the morning. I'm like, I'm a morning person, not a night person. But since I'm friends, I'm really good friends. I try my best to get over there, and I gotta make sure to get over to the HS stream more because I could tell when I went over there, and I was hanging out. He's like, oh man, the longest Matt's ever staying in here. So he's kind of giving me a little hint that he wanted me to come in and do a little bit more supporting. So I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure I do that. I'm gonna make sure I do that because he has supported and shown me so much love and helped me out a ton. So I got to make sure that I'm on my A game and doing the same back. So sometimes I mess up and make mistakes, and I have no problem people calling me out on my stuff. All right, yo, T-Nix is in the building. What is up, brother? Thank you so much for popping in, man. T-Nix is also a live streamer. He's got a big channel. He's doing his thing. 1,960 subscribers. He is on the road to 2K. So, if you want to help him get to that 2,000 goal, man, go ahead and hit him with a subscribe. Um, really friendly guy, really cool guy, man. Go check out his channel. Um, and thank you for popping in, my friend. If I got paid today, I can cover it. I would be surprised if they make me wait to the. I wouldn't be surprised if they make me wait to the 25th. Jeez, man, yeah, that's no good. I mean, that's 15 days away. It took me like 3 or 4 different, visits to realize he's just being satirical and having fun and honestly trolling the trolls. Anyways, I don't wanna to shit only mention because you had oh, no, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're talking. We're in here we're in here talking, so talk about whatever you guys wanna talk about. Gives me stuff to talk about, you know? I run out of stories at some point. I think I've told, like, 6 stories, and I don't know if I got anything in the chamber right now unless you guys activate my brain to think or talk about some. You collabed with a lot of people. What do you think it was, that H and Advice stuck together and clicked? Oh, I think, yeah, I just think they really enjoy, each other's company, and I think they're kind of like, they're the same age range. They're both family men. They both work, in similar industries, and I think they just really vibe with each other. So yeah, I think they just clicked really well, and they both stay up late. So I'll tell you this. So when I met H, like, so he originally was in my channel, and he was just kind of like he sent me a message. He's like, "Hey, dude." He's like, "You seem like you got people in your chat, and you do good interactions. And you're good with talking with people." He's like, "I have an issue where I just started live streaming, for whatever how long he had been doing." He's like, "I can't get people to come in here and talk to me. What would you recommend?" And I was like, "I don't know, man." I was like, "I went through those kind of dog days as well. I just, you just talk. You just sit there and talk. And if nobody's in there, you just sit there. Even if you have to talk to yourself, just practice your ability to tell a story. You know, banter, whatever. Just keep it going, no matter what you have to do." And he's like, "Ah, it's kind of weird for me. I don't really talk to myself." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, well, that makes sense." Um, so eventually, he sent me in the next couple of days. He sent me an email. And he's like, "Hey, man, I just want to, talk further about that, if you don't mind, and if you wanted to, you know, do something." I was like, "Why don't we collab?" He's like, "Oh man, I don't know if I'm ready for that." And I was like, "Just, whatever. We'll figure it out one day." Then it was like a couple days later, he popped on my channel while I was streaming. I was like, "Why don't you just come on now?" I was like, "Then you don't have to think about it. Then it's not like you're going through the whole day like worried about like doing a stream together. Like we just do it, and it's like you're here, and here we go." So I ended my stream, sent him the invite, and he came on to the live, and we did like a 2-hour stream, and it went well, and people enjoyed, you know, what they saw. They liked his, his personality and who he was, and he got some subscribers from that, and people from my channel, my community, or whatever, started going to his channel and showing some love, and all of a sudden you start getting a little activity and a little something going, and now he's flying, man. You see every time he streams, there's people there. And he's built, and I'm not taking zero, I'm not taking credit. Like he has a ton of people that don't like that I have no idea who they are. Like once he got something going, he took the bull, the rein by its horns, the bull by its horns, and he made it happen. And he's brought people to my channel as well. Like I met Shar through his community and a bunch of other people. I think 3 came from him as well. A bunch of different people came from like his community that now are starting to watch my stream. So it's like it's worked both ways. It's been mutually beneficial. to both of us. And every I've met people through tag stream, so it's been mutually beneficial to everybody. I think those collabs do a good job of just introducing people to another person. Like, oh, I didn't know about this guy. He seems chill. He seems cool. Let me subscribe. Oh, when you see the notification pop up, oh, let me go hang out with there. And all of a sudden you see people that you knew from my stream or tag stream or H's stream or Connie stream or whoever stream it may be. You start seeing the same people, and you build up these relationships, or whatever you want to call it, friendships. And I think it's something that's been really really cool, man. I think it's been beneficial to a lot of different people. But I'll also I'll say this too. So after we did that first live together, have a good one, Pro Tronco. You have a great one. After we did that first live stream, H sent me a message, and he was like, "Hey, why don't we start doing a stream every day? Well, we could just we can collab every day." And I'll be honest, I denied it because you know it wasn't because I had just met him. I could tell like we were going to become good friends, but I wanted to work on my channel, because I like my goal was to get monetized. So I did actually pass up, and I knew that I wasn't going to be up that late and at night as well. So I kind of, and it wasn't anything personal. I'll tell you what, man, I probably would like to be a part of that more, but I know I can't really be because of the fact I'm not up that late, and I kind of am like focused on this. Like I'm really, really putting everything, my heart and my soul into this right now. I have no problem like collabing and having people come on the channel and you know doing those, but I don't want to put like too much effort into something else when like I'm putting a lot of effort into this channel right now. So that's kind of how that went. But like I'm so happy for those guys. It's going very well, and it'll continue to be beneficial to me because people will hear my name, through those podcasts, and it'll keep helping. Like I get random subscribers. Like I used to know exactly where each subscriber came from. When I first started doing like this channel, I knew what short a subscriber came from. I knew what stream a subscriber came from. I knew what interaction a subscriber came from. Nowadays, I get random subs that I have no idea where they came from, and it's through just word of mouth and people talking about me or from their stream. All right. Personalities for sure. That was a long-winded answer. I apologize. Ideas. What do you think of goth mommies? Nah, I mean, I'm down like a clown. Protronic says good night. Keith, what's up? Keith is in the building. Shout out to Keith. BF Shivers is up in here as well. Damn. BF Shivers is a live streamer as well, man. Go send him some love. Subscribe to his channel. He's been on fire, and he's on the road to 1,000. Wouldn't it be a beautiful thing to see him hit 1,000 before the end of the month? Be a beautiful thing. What's up, Shiver? What's up, Chaos? Yeah, you got my brain rolling for sure. Nothing much, man. How's your day going? Hey, Sadia, what's going on? Thank you so much for popping in. Down like a clown. Woo, woo. Man, it is hot, brothers. I can't even lie. It is. I am absolutely on fire right now. Like, if you guys see like a puff of smoke, that's just me dissipating into the air. And say a prayer for me. Guys, talk about me on your podcast and on your videos. Just make sure to shout me out. Like Matt was a good dude. Matt was a really good dude. He treated his chat with respect. He showed love. Just yeah. If you see me just turn into a puff of smoke, that just means the sun finally got to me. So yeah. But hey, if you guys are new to the channel, man, hit that subscribe. I'm on the road to 2K, trying to get there before the end of the year. That's my quick plug. All right, I'm eating chicken and biscuits with gravy. Oh, that sounds good, man. What's the temp today? I think it's like 80, like low 80s. It feels like 110 for a big boy. I'm a big boy though. Don't die, Connie. I might. Actually, let me not talk like that because what you put in the air, chaos. I'm just that reminded me. I was doing all these thumbnails. Guy, my thumbnail game is crazy, right? I'd be doing my thumbnails, but I was doing a lot of thumbnails where I was like replacing people that are no longer with us. Like I did like a lot of Tupac ones where I was in the place of Tupac, Biggie. I did one of Bushwick Bill. Like these are all people that are passed away. And Chaos is like, man, you might want to chill on doing all these thumbnails of people that are no longer with us. It's like you're kind of putting some negative karma or energy out there. Damn, that's perfect. It's 110 over here. Is it really? Damn. Seagrave, what's going on? Welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Matt, stay hydrated, Georgia. Yeah, I gotta get the I gotta drink the water. We got the big jug. My doctor makes me buy this water every time I go see him. I mean, what's up? What's up with that? What's up with that? Let's all pitch in for an umbrella for Matt. Let's pitch in for a case of dog food for Matt. I need to get a. I'm joking. Um. Oh. Oh, are you trying to get inside, brother? Hold on, Cooper. I'll get you in. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me bring his water bowl in and get him inside. All right, come on. We're gonna go inside. Woo. All right, I had to get him back inside. He was uh he was overheating. Look at how red I am, guys. And like holy smokes. Whew. All right. Yeah, facts. I try to remind people about the power of energy. Yeah. I get them rays, man, from Seagrab, water from a doctor. Yeah, a little. No, well, you know what's funny too? So, like, look at this little. Damn, I just label. It has like different pHs on there, and he just puts a check mark next to 9.5. Like, it's just too funny. It's a beautiful day here. Sounds sus, don't it? It is a little sus. A little sus, ain't it? Now, you guys might be right. That is a little sus. I can feel the heat already. Going to be a scorcher. Yeah, it's getting hotter and hotter by the second. Like it's absolutely like we're almost to 2 hours. We're ending this bad boy at 2 hours, man. I am going to get some air conditioning in me. Shivers indeed. Not sure I would trust it. I mean, I don't. It's not that I don't trust the like to drink it. It's just like I don't think it's anything special. It's probably from a sink. But I need it right now. I'm thirsty. And we're out of Dr. Pepper. So we're out of Dr. Pepper. I just got to wait a couple days before I can go the re-up, and then we'll be back. We'll be back rocking and rolling. So I looked at my update. So my watch hours are at um it's like 1666. I didn't like the fact that it was three sixes in a row. So we need to get till tomorrow. So I did take, but it's like 5 days behind. But I didn't stream on Saturday. I only did like I didn't stream as much as I so like I'm probably like a little under like in reality, I'm probably a little under 300 watch hours away. So we're getting close, guys. We're getting really close. So I just got to make sure. that everything's above board. Like, Sarah says he's gonna help me kind of look into that. But yeah, we're getting really close. You know, I mean, it's crazy to think, man. We'll finally have those little gift thing there and all that cool stuff. I'm gonna do like a little Cooper duper and Harry like merchandise and kind of stuff. Like maybe and my mug on a mug because that's been a joke. I'm gonna have like this. I'm gonna have like the quote mug on a mug, Matt's mug on a mug, and then I'll have like some Cooper shirts. I'll just do something that's some stuff that's fun. Obviously, it'll just I don't trust, not sure I would trust I don't trust doctors or politicians. I knew that mustache was gonna grow full. Yeah, man, it did end up getting can you believe it? Like, it's a little wild, though. I need to trim it. I've never trimmed a mustache in my life, which is crazy. Some Dr. Pepper, 99 degrees already. Damn, 66% humidity. Yeah, you gotta stay in that air conditioner. Dun, da, dun, dun, dun. Bestie, shivers. Nope, I have trouble trusting regular people. Hey, bestie, me too. Georgia, I hear that. Noble, what is up? They tried to ban me, man. It ain't happening. Who tried to ban you? What happened? Noble's in the building. Tell me the story. I mean, you seen what happened on my channel. They were getting wild, man. Dex drama. Can't even man, it's just like YouTube is just like is full of so much drama. I don't understand it. Like how there's just yeah, you were here for that. You were here for that. It's just I just can't believe like people just because the real world is crazy, right? There is crazy stuff that happens, but on YouTube it seems to be like added by like times 10. Me mother what's going on? What's up, man? He was saying I was portraying someone and I wasn't. Really? Hey, I've been listening to some of your music. It's fire, man. I like your rap songs. I need to get on a track, man. I was talking about that earlier in the stream. I'm ready to lay down some vocals, man. Get the Madman on there. I might have to hit you guys with some fire bars, some straight fire bars. Noble High. YouTube is drama king and queen of social media for sure. Oh, for sure. Yeah, big kid. Exactly, man. It's just all kinds of and the thing is people can hide behind a phone or a computer or a desktop, and it's just like there's no repercussions. Yeah, I make everything from scratch. They're mad I'm doing it. Like people are mad because you're making music and doing something for yourself. Ain't that crazy? Like when you portray it like that, right? Like the way I just said that, people are mad that you're doing something. You're going out there and putting your energy that in doing art, something that's coming from your heart, your soul, and you're putting that out there to the world, and someone's gonna hate on that. It's like I don't get why they don't just do something. Like instead of hating on another man or woman for what they're doing, why don't you just go out and do something, and do something for yourself instead of wasting all that time and energy, you know, putting it towards hating another man or woman for what they're trying to do. It really makes no sense to me. I really don't understand it, but it's just kind of part of the world that we're living in today. Unfortunately, everybody thinks they're in middle school. People know there's almost no consequences. Chaos, 100, 1000%. It don't matter. And I've never one time in my life, and you, hand to God, whatever you want to say, like, I've never once reported a person for anything. Even that person that was on my channel deleting people, I didn't even report them just because that's just not what I do. It's just not how I get down. But, you got people going there and reporting people for minor infractions or because they didn't agree with something. It's like, man, go change your diaper and and um people should just be like they either like your channel or don't and either move on or stay, but they cause drama instead. Exactly, man. Exactly. BS. Exactly. Hi, my name is Bella. How are you today? I like your shirt and your hair and your voice. You are so pretty. Thank you, Bella. I appreciate it. Exactly, shivers. Yeah, they reported me over 3,000 times. What? Ah, I am back, Matt. Hi, Noble says, cool girl. All different types of troll accounts. I mean, that's just insanity, calamity. It could be people telling me to cool out my freaking cheddar cheese. Passion of mine will pass it through time, and I'ma keep it the same partner, just keep it kerplinking enough to hold me till I'm old and wrinkling. These adversaries, they gon' have to be worrying, fulfilling, and when it's just my thug's passion. Now that's not me. That is from what song is it? Thug's Passion on All Eyes on Me from Tupac. All right, change your diaper. Right. Shivers seems simple, but people unhinged. Yeah, facts. Real talk. Mark, what is up? How's my favorite Austrian painter? Just living the dream, Mark. Just living the dream, man. We're just outside. You can tell your boy is not doing very well under the sun. As you can see, I'm sweating. I'm gonna have a nice tan though. I will have a nice tan. We are pretty close to ending this stream. I gotta be honest. Because this heat is taking every single bit of energy I have out of me. I'm ready for a nap. And I woke up energized. Like I woke up feeling like really good. But like being out here for 2 hours now, like I'm ready to just like fall asleep before I even hit the pillow. The Bella voice might be my favorite, honestly. The longer they write, you have to talk, the better. I don't know why. I don't know how I started doing that, but yeah, when Tupac died, my sister cried so bad I thought my mama had passed. Connie, that's the only time I cried when an artist or um anybody that was like a superstar, whether movie or music, that was the only time I cried is when Tupac died. I was such a Tupac fan. I got so many like stories about like my love for Tupac and his music and coffee. Wow. My wife went to have a girls' day with her mom. I'm at home with all three kids. Oh, good luck, man. Good luck. Hi, my name is Bella. How are you today? Good afternoon. I like your shirt. And I'm riding with my cousin to church and back. And I am back. Matt Noah, my mom is taking a nap right now. Nice, Bella. Not a little nappy nap. A little nappy nap for Bella's mom. Just a little some. Shout out to Bella's mom. Guys, we are four likes away from that 40 burger. Can we get four more likes? I'm not a person that talks about likes very often, right? You rewatch the stream under three times. Under three times. All right. Bella's so cute. This dude put a finger in me at camp. PC lurker. Well, you asked for it. I mean, you said, Matt, I'm kind of curious. You know, it's band camp. What happens at band camp stays at band camp. So you get what you get what you put out there. I always say, man, frozen veggies. So I hope you no, I appreciate it. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. And I'm glad you enjoy. Hey, what's up, Maria? Maria's in the house. Thank you so much for popping in. It's always good to see Maria. I'm about to take a nap too, man. How about you, Matt Noah? Matt Noah. I'm Bella. Your boy's gonna be taking a nap as well. I think it's gonna be naps for all of us because yeah, I'm tired, man. This heat is taking every single bit of energy I had. I still got to do stuff on my online for my online jobs, which sucks because I don't feel like doing it. My boss, if you're listening, can you do can you take over for me tonight? Can you just do it for me? No, I'm joking. Um, my man. I think they're going to watch Scary Movie 6. I'm jealous. I haven't seen there's a 6? They made it up to 6? Jeez. One time at band camp. Remember that from what was that? American Pie, right? That's a classic. That's a classic movie, American Pie. Two fingers next time? I mean, are you ready? I mean, just make sure bring the baby oil so cuz I don't want to like the first time we were kind of like, it was getting jammed up. I thought I was like what do you call that? Chicago traffic when back when I was the back of the Chicago border trade. What do they call that? Rush hour. It felt like rush hour. The way it was jammed up. But yeah, so we got to make sure we make that entrance a little bit easier to get through. Thank you. Hmm? Am I good? How are you, Matt? Bello, hello. Um, uh, one big nap time. Diddy oil activate. Matt, you're acting like Michael Jackson. um. Hi, sister Maria. Cool girl says, Jasmine with the like. We're one like away. We're one like away. You Wait, hold on. You so. Tired. Hi, Georgia. Maria says hi to Georgia. Those two are very good friends. You usually, I run into Maria and Cool Girl in a lot of different streams, and they are always respectful and always show love. Really enjoy having them being a part of the stream. Thank you so much for being a part of the journey, part of the ride. We are going to shoot this thing to the moon. We are going for 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Can we do it? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I wonder how my video's doing. The video I put out before I did the live stream. Hopefully, it's doing well. I didn't get a chance to look at it because once after I did it, I started live streaming. So hopefully, it got like at least like 300 views right now. And you know what I always hope for anytime I do like a short, I hope for like at least one new subscriber. If I just get one, I'm happy. Yeah, always, Maria, always appreciate it. We have reached so we're at 2 hours and 5 minutes at 10:30 my time. Oh, Jay Reels is live streaming. Guys, were you on the live stream when Jay Reels was here? You guys want to go raid and show some love to another person that's really nice and has a lot of shows a lot of love? Because I'm tired. I'm ready. I don't think I'm getting that 40th like, so I'm just gonna go. So I'm just gonna deal with it. Sometimes you can't get that. Sometimes said no. He said, "Just kidding. Let's go. Come on, it'll be fun, guys. It'll be fun. Let's go." He'll enjoy it, man. It'll put a smile on his face. So how will somebody put his account in real quick? It's at JayReelz. It's at J Reels. Okay, okay for you, Matt. Sick, I appreciate that. I have to leave now. Bye. Matt Noah. Matt Noah, 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 Matt Noah. Matt Noah. Matt. Matt, how's your mom doing? Jasmine, she's doing okay. I need to make her a coffee here after I get off this stream. Once I let Cooper in, she was like, uh, brother man from another mother man? Well, I guess I'm from her mother, or from her. But yeah, she wants a coffee, so that's another reason I have to get off here as well. But yeah, we're gonna raid J Reels if you guys are down. If you're talking about the one from 2 days ago, it's at 41 views and 14 likes. All right. Well, I'll take the 14 likes. Um, no, it's not from 2 days ago. I just put it out today. Or no, it's a short. It's a short. Alamo City. What's up, my friend? Hey, let's look at what you've said in my chat, like your history. I always like looking at some of that, guys. I just want to get a kind of idea on like what your vibe is and who like what you are. All right, let's see. His tender exploits. 1-800-GAYTARD. Question: where's your boyfriend at? Next stream. Gay and gayer. Child molesters. Red Bar's mom is watching too. Speaking of annoying, who cares? Rainbow. Hey, man, he seems like a pretty nice guy right there, man. That seems like somebody I can vibe with. Bro, that's all you're about? Damn, G. That's all you're about? Oh, man. What is up with that? All right. They're already showing Michael Jordan a stream to me. It's too expensive. 17.99 to rent and to buy 24.99 on Amazon Prime. Can you say again? It's here. I'm gonna go ahead and pin it. What's for lunch? I'll have to figure that out. I'm not sure yet. That is it, guys. Yeah, that's it. Came in here talking all crazy and couldn't even hit the damn like button. And he comes in here all the time. Like, uh, are we are we kind of close to just doing a hide city on that? Just a little kind of move on with our lives. Pretty darn close. I mean, if you never have anything to say of value, like ever, like I just read his entire chat. He never said one thing of value. Never, gave anything worth like going back and forth with on the chat. Not one time. So like what's the point of keeping him, right? Damn. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Is that it? All right. So yeah, it's a troll. It's like they have two brain cells left to be able to put together a quarter of a second. Get on. All right, guys, let's do it. Are you guys ready? Let's go to J Reels. Are you guys down with me? At least a few of us. Let's go in there and show some love. Let's go raid J Reels. Let's show him some love. It's right down there pinned at JAYREELZ. I'm going in there right now. All right. Are you guys down? Let's do this. I'm leaving right now. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, cool. Boom. Hang on, homie. What's up, Sarek? What's up? Tell me real quick, because we're about to go. I got to go make my mom coffee. I got to get out of this heat. I don't see him live. He's not live. Oh, maybe it's a video. Oh, it says live in 30 minutes. My bad. Damn. I messed up. Dang it. Well, I'm not staying out for another half hour. Well, I guess that didn't work so well because I can't really get you guys up. I know there's no chance I can get people to go in a half hour. So, well, next time, if he goes live next time I'm on, we'll do it. Because I do start. Usually am live at the same time. I started earlier today. So, all right. Well, all right. Yeah, you can still leave comments. That's true, Sarah. That's true. That's true. Yeah, if you guys want to go show him some love and leave a comment and subscribe, he's a really nice guy, and he showed a lot of love, and he came onto my channel and like did a great job. It was very entertaining. So I just want to definitely. Is there a movie channel? Is there a movie channel? Pine? I don't know, Jasmine. I do. I started a second channel, called at Real Matt No Eclipse. I'm just gonna be clipping old like clips from like my earlier streams. So but I'm not really pushing that too much. I'm just gonna see how it goes. But it's just another way to bring people to my like main channel. That's the only reason I'm doing it. And I think it's kind of fun to like look at my old streams and see like funny parts from it or interesting parts from it. So all right. Thank you for doing that, Sarah. I appreciate that. Guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm burning up right now. I'm absolutely burning up. So I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for everyone that's been a part of the stream. Everybody that asked good questions, interacted, helped me have stuff to talk about because I need that. Like I definitely need stuff to talk about, and you guys push the stream. Isaac, I just dropped my water. I will do a night stream. I definitely will do a night stream. Oh, so I will be back on here. I'll be back on here. I don't probably more like 5-ish, 5:30 Central Standard Time, probably around there. So, all right, you have an amazing day as well, Maria. All right, guys, you guys take care. I gotta get out. I gotta get going. I'm goth mommies are always a good topic. Yeah.